love that I can, hear what I'm doing in the other microphone. I couldn't. And of course I had to decorate it with rhinestones. For today's video, I haven't done a tattoo tracing video in a while, and I thought we could do that today. I've got some pencils. So, where should we get started? Let's do one of my newest ones first. I used to have a little kitty cat tattoo on here, but like, I don't know, I just, when I was younger, I was like obsessed with cats, but now, like, I've moved on to so many different things, and so I wanted to get it removed, but they like would not give me like I didn't know what type of price range I was looking at. Like with tattoos, like I can kind of, I kind of know the price range when I'm going in there. I mean, I'm not expecting like an exact quote or anything, but just a price range, so that I know how much I need to save for it. So I tried calling a bunch of places, and then I actually went into one place, tattoo removal place, and they, like, no one will tell me anything. Like, it's so, I don't know, so bizarre. Every time I would say, like, well, what, like, around what type of price would this be? And they're like, oh, well, you'd have to call and make an appointment, and then we'd have to sit down and discuss how many visits it would take, and I can't give you any prices, and I'm like, well, then I'll just get it covered up with something. I don't know. I didn't really want any tattoos on this arm. I wanted to keep them all on this arm. But then I thought, whatever, who cares? So anyway, I wanted to get a moth tattoo because I think of myself as more of a moth type girl than a butterfly type of girl. I feel like they're kind of like a butterfly with a dark side, and I love the symbolization. Wait, what they symbolize. Maybe that's the right word. Anyway, I love what they symbolize. Now, depending on what culture and stuff, they can symbolize. I think like death or something, but or maybe it's just a particular moth. I can't remember. But it can also, the moth is, when it represents like seeking the light, because that's what moths do when they're out. They come out at dark, but they're always like looking for light. And I was reading up on moths, and some of the female moths actually, what was it? They like vibration or something that gets picked up by light, like the male moths see it as light and they go towards it. But anyway, that was something I read about. But yeah, I did a lot of research on moths before I got my tattoo, because I wanted to make sure it was something I wanted to keep, you know, and not have removed. So it's covering up my kitty cat tattoo. But anyway, that's a long story. But I love the colors. I picked out this moth here was on it was on Pinterest, but it was done in black and white, and it had different antennas than what this is. I chose another moth antennas to put on here, and then I wanted to do it in color. That way, you know, I kind of made it my own. You know. Do you all hear that bird? Like, what is that? Do you all hear that? It sounds so weird. So we've got some wings here with some purple and pink and some yellow, and it's got blue, it's got orange and yellow. Yeah, this was the first color tattoo I'd ever had done, and I was so excited about it. You see the little butt. And these are the antennas. And I just love it. It's one of my favorites that I have. And then, oh, also, I love that we had to cover up the kitty cat tattoo. So we had to like rearrange the moth to see which way it would fit best to cover up the majority of the old tattoo. So I love that it's not like centered down the middle. I like that it's like, I don't know, it just feels more, I don't know what the word is. Organic, maybe, or no, I don't know if that's the right word, but you know, like it just feels more natural looking than like straight up and down. And then I got the year I was born. I love this type of letter style. So I got 1985. I like this placement too. I like where it lays. 1, 9, 8, fix it. And so he did the best he could with what he had, because it was pretty blown up, like all over the place. So he had to make the lines like thicker, but I think he did a really good job. It was supposed to be like a really skinny line, hard going around, but he had to make the lines thicker, to kind of fix the mess up that the other guy did. But I kind of like it like this. When I went back first, I went back to, which was so stupid, I was going to go back to the place that messed it up to begin with to get it fixed, and I decided against it and went to go with the guy that did this one. But when I was in there, the place that messed it up, they were saying like, oh well, that you can't fix that. That's, we'd have to color in the entire heart, make the entire heart black, like color in all of this black, and I did not want to do that at all. And they were telling me like that's my only option. That's the only way you can fix it, is to cover the entire heart in. And I'm like, I don't know. I'm gonna go check around and see what other people think. And so I'm so glad that because normally I'm the type of person that just says, oh, well, I'm very trusting, and I'm like, oh, okay, well, if that's the case, okay, then I'll trust your judgment. But I'm glad that I listened to my gut and looked around, and because they were able to fix it without having to cover it all up. But I love the placement and everything of it. Okay, let me I'll show you. Well, what am I gonna show you? My Gemini sign. I did this tattoo myself, so I'm kind of proud of it. I did the, what was it called? The poking something. Needle and poking something. I don't know. But yeah, I did this one, what was it, like a year and a half ago, and it still looks like really, really nice. So I'm pretty proud of that one, if I do say so myself. And if I would have known, about that technique before I got this one, I would have done this one myself as well. Because I could have definitely done that one myself. If I can do the Gemini sign, I can definitely do like a little low cross, Anyway, but this was before all of that. Look at my little cross here. I was raised Southern Baptist, but I feel like the denominations don't care, or like it doesn't matter to me. It's just I'm a Christian. It doesn't matter what denomination. But just because I'm a Christian doesn't mean I don't like to cuss, because I really like to cuss. I feel like it adds a little sprinkle of seasoning on your conversation. Like, this one, he had done this one as well, and it had blown up. You know, I got them both done at the same time, and had I would have known he was going to do such a bad job, I would have, you know, not done any of them. But it blew up really bad, and I thought, you know what, and a lot of people couldn't tell like what this was. So I thought, you know what, because it's supposed to be a J. Well, I mean, like it is a J, like a cursive J. And I thought, I'm gonna add the USTBEYOU on there, to remind me to just be me. Because sometimes, you know, I forget that, and I need to, like, you know, I try to do, I'm a people pleaser, and I need to remember to just, you know, just be me, you know. I will say I do not like the placement of this tattoo. I don't mind it, but I wish it was somewhere else. But so the first guy that messed up my heart was the one that messed up the J, and then the guy that fixed the heart also, he's the one that wrote the other letters, and as you can see, they're like way more precise and crisp versus like this like blown out one here. You can see like the difference. Eventually I might like get it covered up with something else, or just take it off, you know, altogether. I don't know, we'll see. I love just kind of, you know, with tattoos, I'm just gonna like, go for it. If you don't like it, cover it up or get it removed. It's, you know, it's not a big deal. I think they're just so fun. My bearded dragon, Gary, is wanting to get out. He hears me over here. Hey, be quiet. He always gives me this. Excuse me, I'm burping. I've been drinking my iced coffee this morning, and it's making my stomach like gurgle. Gary always gives me this like really, like, I am so much better than you type of look. If you have a bearded dragon, you know what I'm talking about. So now, let's see. I'll point you down some more. My chair keeps on. My chair keeps on squeaking. I need to get a new chair. I'd love to get one of those like gaming chairs with the back rollers and the lumbar support, and that would be great. Eventually I'm gonna get one of those. I would like a pink and a white one. That would be so cool. So I got this Mama Bear tattoo. I've had this one for a long time. MamabearASMR. I can't remember when I got this done. I know it's been a long time, but when me and my husband used to be foster parents, a lot of the kids would call me Mama Bear, and I've been known to get aggressive when it comes to defending my children. So a lot of people call me Mama Bear, and then that's the name of the channel. You know, that's kind of where it came from. We're not foster parents anymore. 6 kids is enough for now. And then I've had this one for a little while as well. I love this tattoo. This is also one of my favorites because of the placement and how it looks. I just love it. It's a sun, as you can tell. You could even say it's a sunrise, which is also a good, a good symbol. But my daughter has like the other half of the sun on her wrist. Me and my daughter got them done together. And it symbolizes a lot of different things for both of us. It symbolizes that, no matter how dark the night gets, the sun's always going to come up in the morning. And also, I love like summertime and the warmth of the sun and on my skin. And I am definitely not a SPF person. I am like anti-SPF anything because I love to soak in all of the sun. Like, I love the sun big time. It just warms your skin and it just gives you this glow. And, if it makes me look like I'm 60 years old when I'm 40, so be it, I just love the sun. So, also, it means that my kids are my sunshine. Like, you are my sunshine, that song. And then my other tattoo I have, I'm gonna have to do this backwards. It's supposed to be like this, but I'm gonna have to do it backwards. These are the adoption days for my kids. I have 6 kids, but there were three adoption days. There was one for my eldest daughter, and then there was one for my 2 littlest daughters, and then there was one for my 3 boys. So, and so I really love this tattoo as well, and I think like it just complements like this tattoo. Like, I think it just flows really nicely. My next adventure that I want to do is also something I've never done before. Like, I've had tattoos and I finally got some colored tattoos. I would like to get like a big tattoo, like a big woman. Possibly even like a half sleeve or a full sleeve on this arm. Right here, I would like to get 6 roses. And I know, like, people roses here and have it kind of travel down and put 3 of the roses here, or all 6 up here, or 3 up here and 3 in the inside of my arm. I don't know. I cannot decide, and that's mainly why I haven't got it done yet. With my smaller tattoos, I'm very spontaneous and like, yeah, let's do it, whatever. Because you can always get it covered up or removed, you know. But since this one is going to be such a